Did you eat?
No, look.
Yeah. What would you like to have?
Me, porridge, please. MMA? You gonna do MMA?
I might, who knows? I might. Maybe I might have.
Oi! Oh, Spider! How are you? Yeah. Good to see you. Nah. Nah.
I tried it once, but I like it though. But what I'm saying to you is, are you ready? Because I was born ready. In here, there's nothing in here apart from space. Understand? Yeah. So when I lace up to just come.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. You know why? Because I'm.
Can you?
Huh?
Can you?
Oh yeah, I can.
We'll see.
I want to knock you out.
You can try.
No.
You can
I'm
try
not
your
trying,
best. You
I'm
can try your
going
very best. You can try your best. Thanks for breakfast. All right.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Kevin.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers. Good.
Nice to meet you, brother. Everything good with you?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling good.
Good.
I met you once at your gym in Vegas. I came down and watched a bit of sparring.
Oh yeah?
But it was back in 2013, 14. You probably wouldn't remember, but I'm a big fan of you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Big
I
fan.
appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, good. How are you?
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Man, it's a really good fight. It's a really good fight. Parker's a really good fighter, a very good boxer with good punching power. One of the heavyweights that throws punches and bunches, throws combinations very good. To me, it's a really good fight for both fighters because I like to see real good fighters get good opportunities, you know. I think Joseph is a bit more polished than Chisora as far as the punches and goes, but Chisora's a powerhouse. So if he can catch you, it could be, you know, like lights out. So we just gotta see who gets the job done. It's a classic boxer versus a classic puncher, and those are always usually the best fights. So I'm looking forward to. I love both fighters. I've watched Joseph from a distance. Chisora, we've been in Moscow together a few times and have had great paths. So I love both guys, and I'm really happy to see both guys get this opportunity. But I do know that boxing's boxing. I mean, if you're a betting man, you're gonna bet on Parker because he's the boxer who hopes to stay out of the way and not get caught. But Chisora has a new trainer, maybe have new motivation, and Chisora is a hell of a puncher. So if he can catch you, he can take lights out on anybody. So, you know, it's the kind of fight you love to see.
Kind of hunger as he used to, or definitely not as much. So, good to be back. No fans, but hopefully one of the last few without fans, and looking forward to a really big show, really intriguing card, all the way down, you know, to even the young Campbell Hatton's fighting a kid.
I love the fight. I mean, you know, I was excited about it, a couple of years ago now, and then the infamous spider bite popped up. Two great guys, two guys that are desperate to win, two guys that are ready to fight. You know, I think Joseph's going to be instructed to move a little bit more in this fight, and Chisora's just going to keep walking him down like a ball, and must win. You know, I mean, good win for Joseph last time out against Farr, a little bit scrappy, but he's been out for a long time. So this is really the fight that's going to tell us more about Joseph Parker. And if you look at his positioning now in the world rankings, if he wins this fight, he's bang in line for a world championship fight. So massive fight for both guys. You know, could be the final roll of the dice for Derek Chisora, and a defeat for Parker would be crippling really for his world title ambitions. Great move. I mean, I like Kevin Barry, you know, those guys got a great relationship, but sometimes you need something a little bit fresh. Joe looks great. I mean, almost too lean for me, you know, but obviously Andy wants him built for speed in this fight. Andy's got a great boxing brain. I think he's a fantastic trainer. And sometimes you just need to freshen things up. So I'm expecting a very good Joseph Parker on Saturday. Yeah, I think Joe don't really know how to take him. You know, when that Spider-Man turned up at breakfast and Joe was like, what's going on here? You know, is there anything else going to happen to me? And I think Derek does that. Like, he likes to put you on edge a little bit. So a lot of this stuff, friendly, will probably just be making Joe think, what's going on here? You know, and you know, it's a weird environment here. You've got guys that are on top of each other in a bubble. It's going to get lively, and whether that's at the press conference today or at the weigh-in, and then come Saturday, it will get really lively.
Joseph, yeah, he is. I mean, I think he's one of the nicest guys in boxing. You know, it's funny actually. We've got Anthony Crolla in the bubble this week, and most people have always said he's the nicest guy in British boxing. And I think, you know, Joe's a top guy. You know, people have a lot of respect for him. I think people feel a little bit that he's underachieved. I think that, you know, he's won a world title, but I think he, you know, he'll be kicking himself with looking back at the Joshua performance, and, you know, with Dillian, he almost caught up with him at the end. I think he just needs that sort of big win. Whether that happens on Saturday night, we'll see. I think it's going to be an all-action fight. You know, Chisora will bring an enormous amount of heat and pressure, and it'll be interesting to see what Parker's learned under Andy Lee in just sort of 7-8 weeks. But I expect a really, really good fight, and it's one that, look, if it's great, they can do it again. But if not, if it's decisive and definitive, it's pretty hard to see the loser coming back at top level.
So as much as they're going for it, we're going to be going for it as well.
Obviously, you know, the clever noise says for Joseph to stay on the outside and box as well, but willing to get in there and mix it up as well with Derek Chisora, is that just a no-no?
Well, we might surprise you. We surprised everybody with Tyson Fury against Wilder, and Johnson might do the same. We'll have to wait and see.
Cheers, Andy. Buddy, welcome to the team, welcome to the madness of WALTZ Chisora camp with David and Dell.
You know, sometimes you gotta try to beat a guy at his own game for a little while. So what we gotta do is we just gotta get down and dirty. We gotta hit him on his thigh, we gotta hit him on his knees, his back, anywhere. Oh, we're gonna mug you, man. The only thing safe is your balls. Anything else, we're going after everything. We're going for the gusto. I mean, we gotta drag it down like that. It's no secret.
I want to box you right here.
Oh, welcome
Right
you.
here.
Welcome you to come in.
And then we're gonna tangle. And we tangle like this.
So why am I up here?
No, I like to put you up here. Yeah.
Thank you, gents. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Felton. I'm joined now with Joseph Parker. Keep twisting. There we go. Ooh, it is wobbly. It's good to see you. Looking good spirits. You're looking great.
Thank you. I feel pretty good. We've had a great training camp with Andy Lee and the team. So it's great to be here finally in fight week.
Yeah.
A few tricks up your sleeve. Yeah. Oh, really? Can you tease it? Can you tell us anything?
Maybe he needs to change his bubble because his bubble
Yeah.
17-4, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So do we expect it? And obviously the two of you had breakfast together earlier today.
Yeah.
That was all kind of nice and respectful, but every now and then there was just a little psychological dig now and then.
It was nice. It was like, how was your family? How was this? And then it turned into, I'm going to knock you out, and how are you going to knock me out, and what's your game plan? So it was a bit nice, and then it turned into boxing talk, you know, and so mind games. So playing a little mind games. It was like a awkward first date, you know what I mean? Just sitting there, not quite sure what to say, if anything was going to happen, but it was good. It ended up being a good breakfast date.
And that doesn't
Want to become undisputed. He had a dream to win the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. I won't let that slip. You know, if it falls through on their side, through something out of our control, then we can look ourselves in the mirror. I won't stop trying until I get this over the line. But you know,
listen, if it happens,
Tyson Fury says to me,
yeah.
You've got to back British against, you know, Billy Joe Saunders against Canelo.
Yeah.
And then I see him helping your man, Joseph Parker.
I know.
You know what I mean?
He's a
What's all
plonker.
that about? You know what I mean?
I phoned him as well, but he's a plonker. Yeah. He's alright though. And listen, if the fight happens this year...
Who are you backing if the fight happens?
AJ, bro, come on, man. You know already, man. We're next door neighbours, so AJ, all day long.
Well, we can't do any more. I'm on it.
You on it, yeah?
I'm on it.
100%. When can I get that tracksuit?
Oh, mate. Oh.
But it always works that way. It's you know, it's very rare that a narrative, pre-fight narrative, will follow what actually happens, where the puncher will will become the boxer, or the boxer becomes the puncher. Or, you know, I see that all the time in fights. So it's not just kind of, and Joe's punching hard.
The nastiest sides of the game, he's going to hit you below the belt, he's going to hit you in the knees, he's going to hit you on the back. It is the fight game, but there are rules in place for a reason. Does that bother you at all?
Doesn't bother me. The ref is going to be there to do his job, and if that happens, I'll do it straight back. You know, he said that there's, you know, the only safe part is, you know, in front here, but if he starts it, I'm going to finish it off with that.